Okay, we should be live relatively soon.
Okay. So, who's grinding something?
This week on Nightline.
Oh, I heard some weird, like, grinding noise.
Like some ticker. Like it was some ticker noise, yeah.
I hope Johnny's not playing Zelda 2 again now, if that's grinding.
No. I'm absolutely sick of Zelda 2. At this point in
Slime
time.
appeared. You beat a slime. Repeat ad nauseum.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Hey guys, we're 5 minutes early. Can you guys hear me just fine? You know how this all works. I'm going to begin pretty much every stream.
Johnny, are you living the dream?
Am I living the dream? I don't know, my roof is still shit, so is my floor. And I got an Ethernet cable, an 100-foot long Ethernet cable, all over the floor.
At least you don't have a shit sister.
Oh, I do have two sisters, actually. Whether or not they are shit is up to interpretation. No, but on a serious note, I love my sisters. I don't think they're watching.
Fair.
Yeah, and I'm seeing that you guys recognize the Sonic Mega Collection music I have running in the background. Pretty much going to start every stream there. Make it sound a little more professional. But speaking of professionalism, we don't have any of that today, because today, actually, guys, we have the entire Brain Scratch crew here with me today.
Hi!
Ryan. Say hello, Ryan.
Eh.
Okay, Ted.
Howdy doody.
Lewis already pretty much said hi. And I brought Donnie with me again. Hey, Donnie.
Hi. Johnny brought a Donnie.
Alright, for tonight, and by the way, welcome to day 3 of the Sonic Hacking Contest 2013 stream. Yesterday I showed off Sonic 1 Color Contrast, Sonic Generations Adventure Redo, Sonic Winter Adventures, Sonic vs. Camera, Sonic 2 Adventure, and I ended off with Classic Sonic and Tails in Sonic 4 Episode 2. Today, I have for you Sonic 1, the harder levels, Sally Acorn in Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Sonic Random Hax, Sonic 2 Recreation Part 1, and I'm ending tonight with the Adabat Adventure Pack Mod for Sonic Generations. So, we still have about 3 minutes. Fuck it, let's already begin. Why not? People are already here. Alright, so that's a good thing. Most of these games are running off the Kega Fusion emulator, so I don't have to do much maintenance here.
Yeah.
Let me uncheck this.
Although you're ending things off with a Generations mod, so anything could happen.
Alright, I'm hiding myself here. So long, everybody.
Oh no, you're gone!
Where did he go?
John, did the power go out? Are you in the darkness?
No, I'm not in the dark.
Oh.
I'm here.
Everything. Yeah, the power went off for everything except for Skype. Skype is eternal.
How does it do that? Alright, so without further ado, this is, Donnie, do you have the info list again, like, yesterday?
Yes I do.
Okay. Right now, we're about to showcase Sonic the Hedgehog 1 harder levels.
Sonic the Hedgehog 1 harder levels. It's by Sonic Van.
Sonic Van. Is that V-A-A-N or V-A-N-N?
V-A-A-N.
Okay, Van.
Sonic, wouldn't that be Sonic Von?
Von. Is there an
Von.
accent?
You say Van, I say Vaughn. Tomato,
Well,
tomato.
no, isn't that how you, the Final Fantasy 12 dude, isn't his name Von, and it's spelled V-A-A-N? I gotta look that up.
I think so. I think you're wrong. Anyway, here we go. Sega.
Kega.
Are you guys ready to abuse your soul-corrupting power again?
I'm always ready.
That's your secret, Ted.
Damn. Kill
Not here.
logo.
Yeah, that was the end of the Sonic 1 harder levels. Guys, you died in the beginning of the game. Alright, so we have Sonic the Hedgehog, the harder levels. Let me turn this down a bit. It's a little hard on my ears.
I just want to say I've seen this animation a few times. I think with Sonic doing the whirly feet and with his arms behind him. It just looks weird to me.
Modified Genesis sprites.
Well, arms behind him Sonic is a very modern thing, and worldly feet's a very
Well,
classic.
it's not really. The first time he did that was wow, those flowers.
Oh!
The first time he did that was actually in Sonic CD with the Super Peel Out, and it looks fine with the figure 8. It just looks weird with the circle feet.
So, is this Lost Levels Sonic version?
No, I wouldn't put it that hard. Assuming you're not playing,
If Lost Levels were still in hideously incomplete stages of development, sure.
What do you think of the aluminum Christmas trees? No, I'm kidding. I don't know what to make of the glitched out flower sprite there.
I will say it's weird seeing Sonic 1 enemies with the Sonic 3 color palette.
Yeah, it is a bit weird. It's different though.
Do you have like Insta Shield and stuff?
No Insta Shield. I'm testing out all the moves right here. I've had out of all the entries I have downloaded, ladies and gentlemen, this is the one I had the least amount of practice with. So I apologize if I look like someone that's playing this for the first time. But the thing is, oh Donnie, I'm not counting you.
You know, I think it would be really jarring for me to play this, because I wouldn't be able to get my head around having a Sonic 3 sprite and no insta-shield.
But one of the things that makes this harder in comparison to the normal Sonic 1 is that rings work off Sonic 1 Master System logic. You lose them, you can't collect them back.
Oh.
So, it was funny because I actually started the game by highlighting the options menu and I hit start and it took me to the level game instead. It's like, fuck you, no options. Like, what is this shit? Just play the game already.
Sonic 2 and I think did that too.
Just
Maybe.
hitting start?
I think so. I think you needed to hit the A button or the B button or something
Yeah,
like that.
I know the B button sent you back to the title screen, which I always do. Been playing that game for 20 years.
When I was playing, when I first played the Genesis games, it was through Sonic Mega Collection.
Yeah.
I tried to load up Sonic 3, and it took me 5 minutes to figure out how to start playing the game, because you had to press start instead of the A button when selecting a save window. So I pressed the A button, boom, you can go back to what the yeah, repeat over and over.
Yeah, but ladies and gentlemen, if this is the first time you're watching this stream, this showcase stream, I'm pretty much just going to be spending 20 minutes apiece on each entry. After that, I will move on to the next one. So we still got about 15 minutes left for this demonstration because I started a little early. And there are just some games I want to spend more time on than others because of, well, just how the game is set up, or some demonstrations are longer than others. Oh shit! God, I hate. Why are Eggman monitors in the trees?
And that's why Sonic drifts so away.
What, Eggman monitors were in the trees in that game?
Son of a bitch.
You wouldn't have been able to reach them. Your car can't jump.
They're just a core.
Not driving good enough for this.
You gotta be driving some pretty. You have some pretty awesome driving skills if you're hitting the fucking trees from the bushes.
Kind of mixed on the level design I'm seeing. Not that I can watch it particularly well because my feed is stuttering like a bitch right now, but
How's the feed for everyone else though? Is it?
I'm getting some occasional fizzing, but that's just more due to my internet than your broadcasting.
Yeah, I have it set to the highest quality I have is 480p, which takes a long time to process when you're uploading onto YouTube.
okay, level designers take note. Red spring next to spikes like that, don't do that. It looks glitchy as fuck when you roll into the side of the springs and just keep rolling in place.
Let me see if I can change it up a bit here, because I've been playing as Sonic for like the last 3 lives now. So let's reset this. Soft reset. There we go.
We're gonna just spend the whole 20 minutes on this level, alright?
Maybe.
20 minutes on one Sonic level. What the fuck are you doing?
Eggman Land?
Sonic Harder Project presents one level.
The game.
But yeah, guys, I do have some good news. I can actually help now.
Oh, how?
Well, as of today, I have officially played every single hack now.
Shit, I was playing in original mode.
wait, there's a freaking expert mode in this?
I'm curious.
Expert mode.
Expert harder mode. What? What is it?
Wait, I just highlighted. Wait, I can only select expert mode and I just caused the game to crash.
Oh, then.
Oh, okay. Let's.
I guess expert mode is
too hardcore for this ROM to handle. Let me try it again.
Well, that didn't take long.
What is the difference between the 3 modes?
I
Exactly.
assume they're like an easy, medium, hard difficulties.
Off the top of my head, I couldn't tell you. Oh, look, there's tails with a warped out tail.
So
Sun
there-
Dimension.
there's a harder mode in a ROM hack called the harder levels. Wow, the logo just got.
Son Dimension. All your sons belong to us.
It looks like the game froze too. I can't answer after this.
Just
This game
might-
really doesn't want you to play it, does it?
It might not worthy enough to play expert mode.
You might have to do a soft reset because that happened to me too earlier.
I might have to do a hard reset actually.
Well.
Even the logo doesn't like tails.
Alright, I'm doing a hard reset, see if that fixes anything.
Why did it crash again?
Yeah, I did 2 soft resets and it crashed in the same area.
Yeah, well, sometimes this stuff happens with hacks.
Yeah, some of them are a little more stable than others, but that's a given, I think only a few of these ROM hacks that I'm playing are technically completed.
Yeah, I mentioned that earlier actually. That really it's like that. Not all the hacks here are final, and there's going to be bugs. There's going to be glitches.
Yeah.
The only thing you can do is just wait for them to fix that stuff. That's exactly why they're wanting streamers and stuff to play them, so they can see what's going on with the game. And
Exactly.
So you're volunteering to be their guinea pigs, is what's going on.
Well, I'm sure they test it themselves, but things like this are more for opinions than technical testing.
Yeah,
Well,
okay.
you are pretty much the worst person to test your own game.
Yeah.
Is I think a
Oh,
common.
you're the worst. You're the worst person to decide whether or not an idea is good. But if something doesn't work right, it doesn't matter who tests it. You're gonna, what the hell?
Well, I'm not talking about like bugs. That's something that you can figure out on your own. But I'm talking about like gameplay concepts.
Yeah.
You're the
Yeah.
worst person to
Why,
decide.
why
whether
are
or
there
not those are good
spikes
ideas.
in like underground and in the air? And what did?
I think the level design changes depending on what character you are. So
That's not level design though. That's like someone rampaged around and puked debug mode all over the place.
Expert mode, bitches.
That buzz bomber's in the ground, firing things into the ground. The only way to hit it is to spin dash across the grass and hope your hitbox connects.
Ugh, I don't know how I did that.
That is the worst spike placement ever.
I will embed this into the ground.
You just looped around the loop-de-loop, and then what?
hacks.
Something tells me this mode isn't stable yet.
Oh! All right, I don't think I'm hardcore enough for expert mode, so I'm gonna try harder mode with Knuckles.
Why are there fish jumping out of the ground?
Expert mode, Dojo.
And
And
where-
I froze the game again,
Just by trying to start it. Or...
just by toggling difficulty options.
No wonder this is called the harder levels. You can't even finish them.
It's a pain in the ass to set up.
Wait, type slow. Ooh. Okay, I didn't know you could do that. Let me try that. Slow.
What are you trying to do?
Someone just told me how to do slow mode for a certain period of time.
Why not just do 30 seconds so that they stop bitching?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. That worked.
Okay, it says you may now send messages every 30 seconds. You're welcome.
You're
Alright.
welcome. Now shut up.
So this is harder mode with Knuckles. Gonna forgive my very lax playstyle here, folks. I've not practiced this at all, Knuckles. In fact, this is the first time playing with Knuckles for this hack.
Can you glide?
Nobody can do that.
Why can't he glide? Oh, there.
You can walk in walls.
Go, Knuckles, go!
Spider Knuckles. What?
I don't think the Sonic 1 loop graphics where objects were ever programmed for, actual climbing.
Whee! Oh, that feels good.
They have some odd geometry on one side at the very least. That would make it a bit troublesome.
Yeah. Oh, shit. These guys fly much faster in this hack.
Well, it's the harder.
And they're colored red.
Because
They
Knuckles
move
is
3
red.
times faster. You see, you get the joke there?
No, I think it's because I'm playing as Knuckles. Oh! Oh! What?
Yeah, because Knuckles ruins everything.
It would be a palette
It's
thing.
Knuckles.
Oh, you didn't get any invincibility frames.
No.
No, you don't. Not in hard mode, you do.
The blinking is a lie.
The blink is a lie.
So no matter how many rings you have, it just drops one ring that you can't pick up.
Yeah, that's how it was in the Master System Sonic 1. Oh shit, I just got comboed by a Motobug!
No, wait, hang on, they fixed the spike bug, but there's a Motobug bug now.
So
something
bugs-
tells me that's intentional and not exactly a bug.
So, bugception?
No, that has nothing to do with bugging a bug. Wait.
Oh, it's a bug that involves bug.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, I'm gonna have one more go as a normal Sonic on normal mode, and then we'll switch to Sally Acorn and Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
I'm actually looking forward to that one because I was on Sonic Retro when it was first being shown off, I think.
Oh, really?
So, I drifted away from the forum in the time since, but, I'm interested to see how far it's come since the last time I looked at it.
Okay.
Sonic bug levels. No?
I hit the bottom of the egg monitor, and I hit the Grammy on the rebound.
I got clawed.
That's just some shitty luck right there.
Yeah, that's shitty luck, real shitty luck.
There's some really odd sprite choices here, because I think at one point he was using like the grabbing on a pole. Yeah, like he's doing like the grabbing on a pole sprite.
You know what they're trying to do? You know what they're trying to do is that thing where in some hacks, instead of just running on the way down, he sort of goes into a falling animation. Except
it looks like he's trying to hold on to poles that don't exist.
It's probably just a placeholder for another animation that they haven't put in yet, though. Because, I've seen hacks with the actual falling animation. It looks pretty cool when it happens. I think Megamix does it. Megamix also does that thing where he spins whenever he hits a spring.
The music changes every time I die. I find that bizarre.
You keep dying at that same bottomless pit. It's a bullshit bottomless pit. That's no excuse to keep falling for it.
Actually, what the spring falling animation looks like is that Sonic's trying to stay in the air for as long as he possibly can by flapping his fingers like wings.
How much does the music change? Is it like a new track, or is it just like a musical rearrangement?
Now that I've got a closer look at this animation, I get it. They MacGyvered the hanging animation into a falling animation. I'm not sure if that's brilliant or lazy.
I couldn't tell you.
Because we're Sonic heroes.
Don't try and excuse it, Donnie.
I excuse everything.
Alright, let's try this one more time. I always get there.
There are going to be a lot more one more times before we're done, folks.
Oh, you made that jump that time.
Yay, we can see more of the level.
What do you guys think?
Which hit you, the spike or the fireball?
I think the spike did. Ah. Ow!
Ow. You know what? I don't think I like this level design much. I mean, sure, it's hard, but the first time you play it, you pretty much have to inch through, otherwise you're not going to get anything done.
I don't think it's even a matter of inching through. A lot of this stuff just straight off screens you.
That's what I mean. It's like,
Well, even if you inch along at like 1 mile an hour, stuff's still gonna come off from off screen that you won't be able to expect, and you'll get hit anyway. It's just stuff that you can't ever dodge. You just have to memorize, which is never good level design.
Let's say we move on.
And before people say to fix the game, I need to turn off fast mode.
Okay, so this is Sally Acorn in Sonic the Hedgehog 2 by E122. What's PSI?
Sigh.
Sigh.
I think. I'm pretty sure
Sally...
it's a Greek letter, like the other E-series robots.
Yeah, E122 PSI.
Okay.
Back when I was on the forum, they were actually still discussing ideas for how Sally would play, so I have no idea what this is going to actually look like.
Now this is pretty much exactly what it sounds like, folks. This is pretty much just Sally Acorn in Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
Yep.
Spoiler.
Does anybody remember the the level select code off the top of their head?
Oh no, I was told this before and I couldn't even remember it, and I still don't.
I know it's someone's birthday. I think it's Yuji Naka's birthday.
It was
1965-09-17. Thank you very much, Jaguar
Yeah.
Master.
And then the
And
level
everyone
select
else who
code.
posted it after him.
I think the code for Super Sally was 41 something.
Okay, you
Super
guys can all
Sally.
stop posting the level select. We know what it is now.
4126. Yep, I was close. And the bots have rejoined.
Ah, wonderful.
Didn't take long, did it?
Damn, I didn't do it fast enough, I guess.
I was able to ban them.
Of course, does the level select code actually work in this hack? That's the thing.
Yeah, I just heard the ring.
Oh, okay.
Well, so you don't want to play Emerald Hill again?
Well, I want to at least change it up a bit, you know? Because
But
we demonstrated a lot of
Say your name? No, I'm not gonna say your name. Shut up.
what if that was his name? Alright, I always remember Supersonic code though, that's pretty easy.
Curses foiled.
4, 1, 2, 6. Never forget that.
Is there like a special meaning to that, or is it just 6?
Wait,
4 is-
supersonic. Wait, does Sally have a super form?
I believe she does.
Start with
Sure.
Mystic Cave.
You want to start with Mystic Cave?
I like Mystic Cave.
Mr. Cave has a bitchin' track, but by God, those lightning bugs.
Okay, this is Sally Acorn in Sonic 2. Now, you can't jump on enemies with just Sally alone. She kind of runs off Amy Rose logic from Sonic Advance 1. Her means of attack is this thing. Can't really get a good view of it there. Whatever the hell that is. I think it's a gun.
Yeah, that would be her. That would be her. I think maybe. What's the name of the computer thing again?
Nicole?
Nicole. I think Nicole has a taser.
Now, the thing is, with Sally's attack, it's not... You can hit enemies with more than just the actual projectile itself. Sally's entire body becomes a hitbox for that. So you can actually jump on things while you're like that.
Huh.
So keep that in mind when you're playing this for yourself.
Back when I was on the forum, we were talking. I think the idea was projectile of some kind.
Oh, they're Super Sally.
Well, there's some sort. It's sort of like a projectile. Oh, so Super Sally, she just buys some new boots then?
Boots and a vest.
She is a gun.
Her fur went a little lighter, I think. No, you see what she did. What she did is she superpowered her shoes. She channeled the Chaos Emeralds into her shoes so that she could run faster than Sonic. She made her own speed boost power up. That and she sparkles because
When she runs fast enough, yeah. Also, she can't spin dash at all. She can do some sort of a pseudo... damn, I'm losing my track of thought right here. Peel out. I believe I can do it here. Let me see if I can. Okay, no, she can't. Or am I doing something wrong? Johnny, press the button that Mr. Give Tails the funny kiss.
Oh no. I would be the first one that gets that.
I do like hacks like these, especially when they actually put in the work to make new sprites and stuff.
Okay, it's down in C.
Down in C.
Yeah.
Why specifically C?
I don't know.
Maybe they just wanted to make sure that you could also duck and taser at the same time, as if you would ever need that function.
Yeah, it could be that. You're right. Yeah, but you know, other than it's pretty much a. Well, I wouldn't. It's not technically correct to say it's a reskin because she does have her own moveset.
I think from the look of it, her moveset could use a little more fine-tuning, like if they did more with the taser thing.
Like, what would you like recommend?
Actually making it a projectile that shoots like more than an inch.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah. Oh shit.
It's like if you're gonna have a weapon like that, it needs to be something a little more interesting than just a timing button for a jump hitbox.
Alright, I'm close to the pit, aren't I? Or did I just skip it completely? Oh, I took a completely different route. I avoided the pit completely.
I do like Sally's sprite.
Boinky, 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 boinky. Well, yeah, it's entirely possible to skip the pit in Mystic Cave Zone Act 2. You just gotta know which way to go.
If you take the high route, you'll avoid the pit, unless you fall into the lower route and then fall into the pit like I did because I'm a dumbass.
Yeah, Sally also has a little idle animation. She whips out Nicole and starts fidgeting with the panel, I think.
No, she's playing Tetris.
On a TI-83 calculator.
Yep.
I'm very curious, though. I want to try out that thing before we finish this up.
Oh god, Jesus, how is that gonna work?
I don't know, that's why I want to try it out.
That would be super easy if she had a projectile, now that I think about it.
It looks like she does have a bit of range, though, with this. It's not much, but...
I think it could do with a little extension.
Yeah.
Ending.
It's always,
like, you know, just enough that she can get enemies with the projectile without walking straight into damage range.
Yeah. We won't be showing it off because I did the supersonic code, but Sally also does have special stage sprites. So you can use special stage there too.
Hey guys,
what do they look like? Are they good?
Yeah, they're well made. I will give it that.
Nathan says hi, by the way.
Oh, hey Nathan.
Hi, Nathan.
Hi. What's going on with Tails there? It's like his palette's a little warped out there too. It might be a result of Sally being in the game.
Yeah, Sally does look like she has a more complicated palette than the other characters do.
It also looks like Sally jumps a little higher than Sonic. Oh.
I think she does, yeah, you're right. She has a high jump. Well, that's handy.
It's the only time you're going to see a rolling animation with Sally is when you're actually, like, forced to go into a rolling animation.
It's a slide.
Yeah. Power slide! Ooh. And of course I take the damn oil barrels. The moment I get invincibility power up.
Why they put that next to that, I don't know.
I don't know. And why do I always take it immediately after getting it?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Nah, I was just to say that I just can never get the hang of characters who remove the supersonic spin attack, like, and they require you to do some other move.
Oh, and you actually call it the supersonic spin attack?
Yeah.
Well,
Look at me being all technical and shit.
I actually do like playing as Amy Rose in Advance 1 and in the Amy Rose and Sonic 1 hack.
Yeah.
That's a good hack, by the way. Y'all should check it out. So
I'd imagine it's pretty similar to this, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would be. I don't think Amy has the jump, but she does have the hammer. And it operates the same way. I think it actually might have a little more range than the taser, though.
Oh, wait, there's a hidden barrel up there.
There's like
Oh, no, I can take it.
I don't think they, well, I think you can. Wait, no, you have to hit the first, first sequence, right. What was I gonna say? I don't think the Amy Rose hack did anything quite as spectacular as including the hammer jump from Sonic Adventure, though. So don't expect, you know, more than just the hammer.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes it's the little nuances that can make the difference between a good and bad hack.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's a question. Can I get 4 more rings before I run into something? 1 more ring.
Will he get his 1 ring? Tune in next time on Dragon Ball Z.
You mean before these things blindside you, right?
Yes. That's what I meant.
Yeah, I don't really like the seahorse things. Not because the badnik is bad. Sometimes their placement is a bit dickish.
A bit.
Well, not Metropolis Zone level dickish is
You're
what I
right.
mean to say. Just, you know. Basically, they're designed in a weird way. It's like if you keep running, they won't blindside you, but if you see them and slow down
To observe what they are.
to observe what they are, to not get hit, they hit you. It's just...
This is your punishment for actually stopping and observing.
This is your punishment for trying to be careful. I mean, what are you thinking?
Being careful in a Sonic game? What's that?
Bonus.
It is a bonus.
Never seen this before.
Still discovering shit 20 years later.
Yup.
Wish there was a way I could power slide everywhere.
What
Like-
slide? Because you can actually do that with Sally for some reason.
You know, that would be actually a pretty good idea if they took the slide and made it an attack. But instead of spin dashing, you actually have to be on the move to use it. So it would be more like Sonic 1 Sonic.
Yeah. Well, didn't Mega Man have a power up that I'm talking to either Ryan or Dinah here at this point? That had a power slide feature.
I think the slide was just a move they added in later games.
No, but I know specifically our Robot Master power up was adding, making your slide
Oh,
actually damage enemies.
Right. I think I remember that.
Alright, we have about like 8 minutes left, I believe, in this demonstration. So, why not? Let me do one act of this, and then I'm gonna switch the Death Egg. This should be interesting.
Metropolis Zone, or if you prefer, Robotropolis Zone.
Hush.
Nah, Robotropolis was too gray.
Good to see the taser is completely ineffective to shellcrackers.
I gotta say, as stupid and inane as Grimdark Sonic has been in the games, this is Sad I Am did actually pull it off fairly well. Or maybe that was just Jalea White's voice balancing out the background.
How do I attack it, Tails? No, I can't get it. Huh. Looks like that's a Sonic exclusive shield.
You can't spin dash?
No, she can't roll into a ball. The only thing you can do is rev up in place.
No.
Huh. Did you go get something to eat, Ted?
Yeah, I'm done now, so I'm back.
What are you eating?
Nothing special, just leftovers.
Leftover what? Leftover...
Food. Really?
What he doesn't want you to know on the other side of the internet, folks, is that he's eating strawberry cupcakes right now.
Oh,
I know if I had strawberry cupcakes, I'd be bragging in all of your faces.
The kind of strawberry cupcakes that have little flower-shaped jimmies on them.
Are they good tasting flower-shaped jimmies? Because if they are, I don't give no fucks.
He don't give no fucks indeed.
I'm just trying to hide my incredibly addictive baby eating habit, okay guys? Jeez.
I like what happens if Tails winds up on the side of one of these things while you're running up and just sort of breakdances.
Oh, good luck with this. Metropolis Zone with Sally? Oh boy.
Metropolis Zone in general is just meh. I don't know, I've just never liked this level.
Nobody likes Metropolis Zone. Don't say you do in the chat because you're lying.
I like the level design. The enemies can suck it.
I don't even really like the level design. It goes on forever. And
Yeah.
I get that it's supposed to be a final level and stuff, but...
It probably would have been better if Act 3 was Cyber City Zone like it was supposed to be.
Donnie, how many people are saying in the chat that they like Metropolis Zone?
See, at least like 3.
Okay.
I
Well,
like
people
music.
people say
I
that.
like
I don't even like... I don't get why people think Metropolis Zone's music's so great. I'm gonna say right now, Metropolis Zone's music sucks. Oh, I said it. Bring it on!
As I'm eating this strawberry cupcake with good jimmies.
Uh,
I got a cupcake and I'm not afraid to use it.
Watch
You know-
out!
you know that weird sensation when you play like an updated remix of a game and then go back to the original like 8-bit, 16-bit version of that same game, and you just suddenly can't get around how retro the graphics are all of a sudden.
Yeah.
That happened to me when I played Metroid Zero Mission. You unlock NES Metroid after you beat the game once. So I tried it and I was like, ugh, ugh, ugh.
Yeah, well
Yeah.
that's sort of what's happening to me now because Mad Gear Zone looks like
Hey,
Sorry.
Metropolis.
John Nathans is asking if he's able to be in.
Hey. Oh, I have no problem with that.
Oh, it's another thing you have to worry about is that when you attack with Sally, she kind of drifts forward a bit.
Oh.
I'm not sure. Okay, she doesn't do it while crouching, so I guess that's the best way to attack Silver Sonic for this fight.
It's like backwards recoil.
Yeah.
I think it's meant to be a thrusting motion where she thrusts the taser into the enemy, but it seems like more of a liability to me. Oh crap! His hitbox is in his face. This is gonna be a bitch of a boss.
Oh, I haven't fought this guy legitimately in years.
Have you considered? Whoa! Have you considered
There's a delay
like-
there.
doing little hops?
I was trying to do that earlier and it got me killed. I'm gonna try again though.
Oh, you got a game over.
Yeah, I'm not kidding. The last time I fought Silver Sonic legitimately was probably a decade ago.
Legitimately, as in not bouncing repeatedly on his face.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember back in the day when I first played this game, 1 hit per round. Nothing more. The idea of bouncing just did not occur to me.
Oh wow, I really gotta. Alright, I think I'm gonna have to utilize bouncing because I can only get so close to Silver Sonic with the forward recoil. Takes me too close. I do get 2 hits though when I use that though.
Sally and recoil too.
Oh, dude. Hey
Oh
guys.
hi.
Hey Nathan.
Oh hi.
I are here.
I'm having flashbacks to the last time the Death Egg actually happened in the comics.
Shit.
Sally was there and so was a giant Metal Sonic. You want to know what happened to Sally then?
She died. For the game
She was
robot.
roboticized.
Metal Sonic made her cupcake.
Tell me more.
Exactly. But at some point there was a reboot 4-issue series in the middle of that because that's what happens when cliffhangers happen. Everyone turns into a cartoon for 4 issues,
Oh,
and
wow,
then
this
the
is-
cliffhanger gets resolved.
This is damn near impossible. Alright, let me
Trying to beat the whatever Eggman's egg.
Silver-
Death Egg robot. It doesn't even have a name.
Silver
Final
Sonic.
boss. Trying to beat
It's-
that with Sally seems.
It seems like the kind of thing that would make you pull your hair out, to be honest.
I can do it. No, not debug. Yeah, I should do debug mode, huh?
Just place 50 rings on top of each other and then pick them all up at once.
See, I
You
wish
win-
I wish the thing had a little more range. You're right. I'm kind of wishing for Lewis's idea right now at this point.
What like
You know, if the taser blast shot forward a little ways, not like all the way across the screen, but enough range that when you used it, you stayed out of attack range, rather than basically what Sally is doing is a glorified punch attack right now.
Yeah.
Bitch, I have a
So
gun.
pretty much it would be better if her little blaster was like Zero Suit Samus.
I forgot about that attack.
he has
Wow,
that attack? I've never seen that before.
Yeah,
Wow, I haven't
you know
seen
what?
that attack in forever.
I've never
haven't
seen that
either.
attack.
Yeah, Metal Sonic has a set pattern. He always does the same things in the same order every round. So, after his first hop, his second hop will be accompanied by him shooting spines.
Yeah.
Okay, now I just want to point out here that Sally Acorn has a gun. Nobody cares. Shadow picks up a gun. The franchise is ruined forever. just pointing that out there.
Technically, what she has is a calculator with an AI in it that has a taser attachment.
With an overcharged battery.
with an overcharged battery.
It has to release its discharge every once in a while.
You see, at best, what Sally is doing is a really poor man's version of the things in Star Trek.
Ooh, that seemed to work.
Laser?
Mixed with Cortana from Halo. It's pretty much all it is.
I think I may have something going here.
Well, I'm pretty sure Nicole predates Cortana.
Yeah, I know.
Thinking, logically, this doesn't make any amount of sense, but I'll roll with it because you've been on this boss fight for like 10 minutes.
You'll roll with it?
You don't say.
Ed, since when does anything in the Sonic universe make logic?
I don't know, it just looks odd to watch her bounce off by shooting at something.
Yeah.
Well, she jumps higher than Sonic. This should theoretically be easier.
I
Or
would
not.
actually have
Stay,
appreciated
stay,
it.
stay.
Oh,
I
you
would've-
were saying?
You. It should
And then Sally
theoretically
glitched.
be easier, but you know what? I don't think the egg robot has hitboxes positioned for that high jump. I'm not sure.
I guess not.
Wait,
Let me see.
What does that question have to do with anything, random person in the chat?
Debug mode code. Off the top, anybody's head? Of course not.
I haven't.
Oh, that's right.
Sonic
1992, 11/24. Sonic 2's release date, I believe.
You know,
Hey,
I want to what was I gonna say? I want to see what the ending looks like in this.
Yeah, that's why I'm doing debug mode now.
Don't forget to shut off the special stage too, John.
Alright, do I have to hold A and press start when I'm hitting the stage for debug?
Yes, I believe so.
Oh, I'm doing
Yeah.
it now. Yep, there it is.
And if you don't have to, do it anyway for luck, you know.
ta-da!
So how does debug mode work? Because I never tried it. Do you like press a button and you turn into rings? Or...
You press a button to transform into... You press a button to go into debug mode, and then you press another button to shift between the objects that are inside the stage.
Okay.
It's basically an item placement tool.
Yes.
So you can pick up 47 rings. Oh.
No,
What an odd.
So he
number
can pretty
to
much
have.
put any amount of stuff. Yeah.
Well, no, there's a limit based off Genesis limitations. Like I can only put like 47 rings in one spot.
Yeah. Well, after a while, they just become invisible.
Lol, 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 lol.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Curses spoiled by invincibility frames.
I'm bored.
Oh no!
Roboticize me, will you, you son of a bitch?
Shit.
Why don't you drop down, lay down, and die?
Look, like I'm doing a belly flop.
Oh ho!
Hey, Eggman, belly flop.
Oh ho!
Chest bump, Eggman, chest bump.
It's like a
Chest-
horizontal
there you go, chest pump.
It's like
Chest
a
pump, Eggman,
horizontal
chest pump.
plane.
You're not doing it right, Eggman.
And now you're dead.
That explosion graphic follows you at whatever speed you're running, so if you're actually supersonic at the end of Death Egg, it's a lot faster.
Well, but if you activate debug mode while the explosion is chasing you, you can go back to where Eggman's at, and the explosion's constantly following you. I call it explosion supersonic.
Explosion by Michael Bay.
Supersonic brought to you by Michael Bay.
And then Tibbs was all like, "Why was I here again? Why am I not saving Sonic?"
Well, the still frames are the same at the very least because there's no Sonic in any of them.
And in the dialogue, he says to Flicky, "I wonder what happened to Sonic."
I wonder what happened to Sonic.
Of course,
So, where's the giant blue dick again?
Say what?
Super Sally doesn't have a flying animation apparently, so she just lands on the plane.
Yeah. She just gets
Here's-
super chest bumps.
Air surfing, dude.
And then the Flickies of Doom.
The Flickies are all like, "Hey, Tails, see you in the next game. We're gonna be rotating above your head."
Come on, Dolly. What kind
Oh
of?
god, watching this is still glowing. It's weird.
It was Nicole she was using.
Sally.exe.
That was out.
Oh dear lord, that was a horrible creepypasta.
tomorrow.
Oh god, be glad you didn't see me play an ordinary Sonic hack.
Well, it's an interesting hack, but I think I think the attack does need some changing before it's legitimately fun to play.
We still talk, but I see. I can't skip the credits even with the
I would actually appreciate it more if her aerial attack, instead of using the taser, involved a kick, like a flying kick.
Drop kick?
If I recall correctly, soft resetting should retain the cheat code. And I didn't do it. Oh, hold on a second. Yes, I did. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna show off one special stage.
Sally.exe had too much blood and
Damn it,
not
Tails,
enough
get out of the
to
way.
It's pretty.
Tails, get out of the way. This isn't about you.
It's pretty nice though. The special stage sprite.
Yeah,
It's only got like 3 frames of animation. Wait, hold on, jump. I want to see what her jumping sprite is.
Oh, 1 second.
Because I know
Orange
that Sonic
ball.
Tails just go. Oh, what the bullshit? She can't go into a ball at the stages.
Well, we can't power slide our way through here, so.
You just butt
Of
slide
course you
the
can.
emerald.
Well, it'll probably be slightly more complicated to give her an actual jumping animation in this because yeah, I think both Sonic and Tails use the same jumping animation with different palettes.
Yeah, the colors just changed.
Right. So they might actually have to code in a new animation for Sally rather than just the game falling back on the same animation with different palette data.
Tails is all like, I really want that funny kiss, Sally.
Oh dear Lord, Donnie, no!
And Dottie, you should just shut up.
That wasn't very funny at all.
God damn it.
You don't mention that artist, Donnie.
I'm not Donnie.
I would.
Or are you?
He's the one that brought it up, Ted.
Wow.
He's Clement.
I am a banana!
On that.
Okay, so
Alrighty then.
that was Sally, Acorn, and Sonic the Hedgehog. Next up is Sonic Random Hax. Hax is spelled H-A-X.
Wow, the title says absolutely nothing about what the game is.
Sonic Random Hax LZ demo. I'm guessing LZ stands for Labyrinth. Yeah, it does actually, because I played this ahead of time. Why am I trying to keep you guys in suspense? This is by Electro Ball.
Shocking?
So it's a hack made by Voltorb.
Sonic the Hedgehog on title screen with Sonic 3 alone music.
Okay.
Oh, there's Green Hill Zone in the demo, but that's just the demo.
Weird font though.
Okay, so what is the point of this?
I will find out now, I guess. Sonic's hue is darker. We're in Labyrinth Zone, but it's playing Hydro City music.
That water seems a little too dark.
It's like
Everything's gray. We're swimming in blue food coloring.
Is it food coloring or Listerine?
Kool-Aid Man had an accident? A really big accident?
Oh no!
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Wait, Kool-Aid
Oh,
Man
yeah.
had an accident, a really big accident. And what this level represents? We're running around in the hole he made in the wall on the way in.
You're gonna die.
No, I'm not.
Good luck getting past that. I certainly had a big struggle with that.
Yeah, that part was actually a little tricky with my test playthrough. As you can see, the level design is quite different. Not exactly Labyrinth Zone Act 1. There's a lot more things out here to kill you.
What is the point of that one spike you wouldn't even be able to jump on top of anyway?
Urbanot, what are you doing? Urbanot staff.
Why can I only travel in one
This is
direction?
the worst air bubble placement ever.
Yeah, that's kind of cheap.
It's
Holy
like
shit.
if you don't do like the tiniest.
How you get past that?
I don't
Jump.
know.
Just jump. Go for it. Oh, you don't have any rings.
This requires Jedi timing.
Oh, at least you have the spin dash.
Yeah. That's
You
all.
have
That's
the
all I
spin
have.
dash. That you're really going to get use out of the spin dash in a labyrinth zone level.
Yeah, I would have preferred the Ista shield personally. Take care of the Orbinauts anyway.
You know what? I think there's like
Is there a power-up that turns this hack off?
I can hit the power button, but it's not really gonna do much.
that's a power off, not a power up. Whoops. I think there are random like grabby poles here from what's the
Pretty bulls.
from Wacky Workbench.
Okay, I just had the most random thought. This is like completely tangential and unrelated to anything, but I just realized that Neo learning how to use the Matrix is basically him hacking into using Sonic 1 debug mode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome to 1999, I think it was.
I don't know. It's just
Oh.
my mind's wandering right now.
I don't think you were supposed to go up that time, John.
Well, I'm taking a different route. I haven't heard drowning music this many times in a single playthrough in a long ass time.
It seems like the wait for drowning is shorter.
No, it's relatively the same.
Kind of.
I blame Microsoft.
Oh,
They
actually,
might-
I probably should have taken that, shouldn't I?
They might have tweaked the
Ah!
glorious day at checkpoint. They might have tweaked the the countdown timer that runs in the background a bit.
Yeah. Perhaps. It doesn't seem that different to me, though. Okay, so I'm pretty much gonna acknowledge the elephant in the room. Where's Ryan?
I'm here.
You are? You okay, dude?
I exist.
Huh.
You're just being very quiet.
Yeah, you're being awfully quiet today, dude. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Tired?
Yeah, you sound tired, dude. What the hell happened? What hit me? Oh, there was a pike up behind the foreground graphic.
That's crappy placement.
No,
That's
it's
more like
challenging
dick
placement, Nathan. Right? Huh? Right? Right?
Anybody? Anybody? Do I have a bid?
I don't think some hack designers don't seem to understand. Dickish item placement isn't any less dickish just because you're not moving at 300 miles an hour. Just saying.
Alright, so what am I supposed to do?
Go down.
Continue with the level.
Yeah, beat the level, John. Beat the level.
Go back to the left.
Yeah, I'm gonna try that right now. Okay, let's look like this opened up. Ah!
Gripes my
My ass!
feet
My
just sort of.
ass.
I don't even know where or what happened.
He got hit by a spike.
Oh,
Zoinks.
is that all?
What was that all? Man up, Sonic. So it does go on for quite a while.
This is only one act, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, we're still in Act 1.
Oh lord.
Something tells me we're near the end, though. Call it a hunch. I haven't actually beaten this level yet, from test playthroughs. Okay, random spring. Oh,
At this point, the lost that Lost Worlds hack we played on the channel is looking kind of serviceable.
Did Orbinaut just change colors?
yeah, he always did that.
I don't remember him going from pink to red.
Well, that's because most of the time, by the time you approach him, he already went into angry mode.
Oh, so you never actually see his first color,
Yeah.
making the animation completely pointless.
Yeah, he's originally blue with red spikes. But that's when he's in his docile mode. Yeah, he just did it right there, actually.
You see, that's the kind of thing that you know it would have been nice to see, but it happened. Look at that! It just happened like at the very edge of the screen.
You realistic your shit game?
What's the point of it's a cute animation. What's the point of having it if you never get to see it though? Visual
Maybe the guy who was animating Orbinaut needed something to do in order to fill out.
Huh.
He was done with work, but he didn't need to leave until 5, and it was 4. What the
So he needed a.
He needed an excuse to work for another hour before he could go home, so he made that.
Scuba power up.
stuff?
I was about to say that's pretty neat if they put the scuba power up back, the goggles, but they're not the goggles. It's just a bubble power up.
Bubble in a box.
So you got an air necklace.
Well, Well, temporarily, it's just
You know what? I think this spring is here just so you don't drown during the victory.
And before Johnny would drown after finally reaching the signpost.
That was.
Cheap.
You know what? Right now, I might as well just saying that. What's the point of saying that? Right now, I might as well just be observing the color of the grass aloud.
God damn, the grass is green.
Fuck you, Mother Nature.
Looks like it doesn't look green to me. It looks blue.
Ooh. That was close.
Donnie, what are you smoking to have blue grass?
You mean the music?
Oh, damn it, John.
You've ruined Ted of his ability to pun.
You
Sorry.
keep on swiping the low-hanging fruit, I'm not going to be able to eat it.
Well, learn how to jump, bitch.
Aw. You know, screw you guys, I'm grabbing a ladder instead.
I was about to say, Ted, you're a human. You have a brain and fingers.
Fingers.
Now you just need to talk to Mega Man and Dr. Light so you can climb ladders faster.
I'm getting some really close calls here. I know you guys can't hear the music, but the dynamics are kind of like transitioning from my left to the right speaker. It's kind of distracting. A little bit.
Is
Not.
Is it Labyrinth Zone's music?
Yeah.
Is it-
No, it's not Labyrinth on music. It's Hydro Sea Act 2.
Oh.
Because you know they want to remind you that there are better water levels than this.
It's still
You
a
know,
water
Hydro
level.
It's
Hydro,
horrible.
Hydro City is tolerable because it's not really all that much a water level.
Well, if you,
I mean,
if
there's
you
like-
stick to the bottom path, it is.
But like, a
Well,
good...
you go underwater, but you're never under there for very long. And
No,
the
because you're
level.
riding the fast fashion water slides.
Yeah.
The level.
least watery of all Sonic water levels.
Aquarium Park, even.
Well, Aquarium Park has a decent amount of water in it.
And awesome music.
I don't think I actually needed to duck there, but I like doing it anyway.
Safety.
Is there a particular reason why there's so many more Sonic 1 hacks in this context than any other Sonic?
I think maybe it has to do with the assembly code being easier to dissect. I'm talking out of my ass though, folks. I'm not a developer.
Well, I think Sonic 1 is one of the easy ones to hack. Yeah.
Charmy B in Sonic 1.
Oh, this music's different. I'm trying to hear it. Give me a second.
Let me just unmute the stream so that I can hear my own beautiful voice for a few seconds.
All right, everybody, shut up. It's very calming. Oh, god damn it, drowning music.
Air necklace.
Shut up, Donnie. I'm not supposed to say that.
Have any of us figured out what it's supposed to be?
No, I can barely make
people
it
are
out.
saying it's Rivestar.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Rystar. I think it's from the water level in that game.
Oh, god damn it, Orbinaut.
I haven't played Rivestar. I'll do that eventually.
Ugh!
Play it for the channel.
Planet
I'm
Under.
not gonna play it for the channel until I actually play the game a couple of times.
How's recording of Pikmin 2 going?
I haven't started yet.
Record Pikmin 3 already?
I did a test playthrough for Pikmin. Well, not a test playthrough. I did a test recording of Pikmin 3 to see if my hotbug was working.
The Teslas looks great.
Thanks.
Your hot puck is there already.
Yeah,
damn
Local Express delivery got it to me within a day.
How does that physics?
That's Spike. It's backwards.
Logic.
Don't you understand what you're seeing? The level is having sex with itself.
Are you implying that it's masturbating?
Oh, I think it. No, I don't think it's masturbating. I think it's actually having sex with itself.
So is it saying it wants Sonic inside of it or something?
I don't want to go that far.
I want you inside my body.
I will say though, I actually do kind of like the idea of using these monitors instead of air bubbles because in a lot of water levels, if you can backtrack back to a bubble patch that you've already been to, but here you have to keep on moving because they're only one-time use sort of things.
Yeah. And
So
I also like that they're instantaneous. You don't have to wait for it to sprout.
Yeah, so I do. The level design's kind of dickish in a lot of ways, but I do think that that's an interesting idea at the very least.
Oh, I wonder if the level select code of Sonic 1 works in this hack. Let me try it out. Up, down, left, right. Up, down, left, right. Up, down, down. Up, 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 up. Nope, nothing.
I thought Sonic 1's was up A, down A, left A, right A.
Oh, the developer is here. Electro Ball is watching the stream right now. Hey, dude.
Oh.
If you are a man... No, seriously, are you a guy or a girl? Because I got schooled 2 days ago.
Electro Ball is...
What is a man?
Well, it's a human with a penis. That's pretty much what a man is.
What I want to know though is that why is it called why is it called Random Hax? Is it just the guy just feeling like changing the color scheme, level design, and object placement of Labyrinth Zone, or that's the only thing I'm unclear of at this point.
Nope,
He,
that I rushed
Zag,
back.
I would fix the bugs if I were able to edit the entry. Well, it doesn't really matter. I mean, if you plan on fixing this even after the contest is over, then by all means go for it. You know, and if you want me to give it a look at any point in time, you know, feel free to give me a holler and I'll look at it. But that's the only thing I was unclear about this hack was that. Other than that, though, this was definitely a challenge, and it got some. I think it got some hilarious reactions out of us, especially level masturbation.
Game, how do you physics?
Well, it's interesting. I think some places could use a little bit of tweaking in object placement so that there's less cheap and more challenge. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, enemy placement could be a tad better.
The best thing was that 740 people actually heard that joke too.
Well, let's say we move on to the next hack. We're cutting it a little short here, I know, but
Well, it's basically 9, so we're on time at the very least.
yeah. All right, so the next one up is Sonic 2 Recreation Part 1.
Is that recreation or recreation?
It can be pronounced both ways, can it?
Well, they mean two different things.
Oh.
I mean, are we playing a hack about Sonic at the park?
With the midnight summer breeze.
On a bench,
No, I'm imagining Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles on the beach. Tails and Sonic playing frisbee while Knuckles is chilling with like a fruity drink with an umbrella hat on it.
Will BSC do Sonic Arcade soon? How are we even supposed to do that?
Let's see. Red Hot Sonic made Sonic 2 Recreation Part 1.
I think that's quite obvious.
Yeah.
Just from the title screen alone. And him modifying the Sonic Retro logo. Well, was I not supposed to look at? Was I not supposed to look at that Red Hot Sonic? You've seen too much.
You see too much logo.
All right, so Sonic 2 Recreation, I'll establish it as and such. From what I've played, and I've pretty much played all the stages except for like the final stage in Zone 4, is pretty much what happens when you combine Sonic 2 and Sonic Advance 2 together in terms of how things are structured. Sonic has access to the spin dash. He can do an air dash, which is not a homing attack, it's just an air dash meant to get you speed. And I think that's about it. So, without further ado, let's begin. I believe the first one is called West Bay, yeah, West Bay Zone, using a Genesis version of Emerald Coast Act 1. Well, I'm sorry, Emerald Coast Music, Part 1.
I need to hear this.
Why is there a clipboard?
And welcome everyone to Malibu.
Johnny, what's with the clipboard? In the
Clipboard?
top right.
Oh.
In the top,
That's just your points, I think.
why are our points clipboards?
Because we gotta take this, we gotta jot this shit down, man.
I'm not a doctor, though.
No,
I
you
prefer
see-
my yellow legal pad.
No, you see, this is what Sonic's day at the office looks like, him running
what?
across the beat. Aren't you jealous?
Alright, this right here, this gray shield is actually also an electric shield, draws and rings. You got the orange.
Oh, I get it. We beat up a robot, we get 100 clipboards. Okay.
The checkpoints are ripped right out of Sonic Advance. I don't know which one though, Sonic Advance 1 and 2.
There's a fair bit of Sonic Advance graphics going on here.
Like, I know the bridge was pretty Sonic Advanced, I think.
Yeah, I'm reminded a lot of it was Neo Hill Zone, wasn't it, in Sonic Advance 1?
Neo Green Hill, yeah. It started out with a really beachy opening area, and then it went into grassy areas as the level progressed.
So I believe if you manage to clear an act with at least 50 rings, you gain access to a special stage. In the special stages in this hack, Tails goes back and gets the tornado ready, and Sonic jumps on top of it, and we're transported to a very Sky Chase-esque level, where your goal is to simply just survive.
It's like a side-scroller version of one of the Sonic Advance special stages.
So you know, so
without that with bad next.
yeah, so it's pretty much. I'm gonna take Sky Chase and make it a special stage.
Well, I like this idea because it's not like a complete gameplay change like all the other special stages are. You know, it's something you're actually doing that relates to the rest.
This is true.
And I'm just gonna say it. I don't think I've ever really liked any special stage in a Sonic game. So you know.
Not even Blue Sphere?
I can tolerate Blue Sphere, but I don't say I like Blue Sphere. If that makes sense. I find it boring.
By the way, this is the Sonic Advance special stage music, which I actually like. I think it's I'm not sure if it's Sonic Advance 1 or 2, or they may have been the same, actually.
I never did understand the mechanic where rings drop out of enemies when you pop them. I mean, I know it's probably from some handheld game or other, but it doesn't seem particularly... I don't know.
Well, for
What's the
special
point?
stage sake, I like it because it, keeps me going. I hate when I'm at 0 rings.
I think it's supposed to motivate you to fight the enemies instead of avoiding them.
Yeah.
Which in this case would probably make some special stages harder.
Oh, by the way, tip: don't spin dash or air dash in a special stage. You will fall off the tornado.
Yeah.
And then the emerald's like bread and butter.
I'm down here, Sonic. Now we have a 16-bit version of Windy and Ripley, the second part of Emerald Coast.
And suddenly it's Gray Mountain.
Gray Mountain with a sunset vista in the background. Are
Now-
you sure this
now
is
it
not? Are you
looks
sure this
like-
is not recreation?
Looks like Red Mountain, actually.
Actually, that mountain looks green in the background.
Grassy Mountain. That is the biggest bottle I've ever seen in my life.
Well, Sonic's only supposed to be like what, 3 feet tall?
Around there, yeah.
It
But
might not
that-
be as big as you might think it is.
All right.
Well, if he's around 3 feet
Ow!
tall, that bottle's around the same size as he is, Ted. So that's a pretty big bottle.
That wasn't very nice.
Why are you destroying Vector's ancestors?
All right.
The robots.
I'm gonna get into my biggest critique with this hack. I honestly think the enemy placement is a pretty fucking obnoxious. Assuming, because to me, like I'm the type of Sonic player that will roll into a ball as much as he can when he's going down slopes or going through loops and all that kind of stuff. But to like the newbie Sonic player who likes to spend most of his time running and likes to see Sonic run, you're gonna run into a lot of shit. So the only thing I could really offer, if I could offer any advice to, is roll into a ball as often as you can to save yourself a few cheap shots. That's the only real major problem I have with this hack.
In other words, get ballsy with this.
Get ballsy indeed.
Which ironically means be more careful.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, another one of these bosses is... well, another one of these hacks, should say, is using that whole life bar idea. I like that. Keep on doing that. Why can't more games just have life bars for their bosses?
Yeah, but that's a lot of hits for this egg.
Well, Eggman here has two different modes. He after you take away half of his health, he goes into pinch mode, just like the Sonic Advance games.
Oh, jeez.
And by that I mean he dashes forward a little bit. They're also playing the true
real
area.
angry face going there too.
What was the name of these final stage in Sonic Advance 2? It's True Area 51 or 2?
True Area 52, I believe.
52. Yeah, they're playing that music here for the. It's kind of overkill.
Anything epic is overkill for the whatever this thing's called.
The first boss?
Yeah.
You little. You little. You little.
Yeah, he actually does have sound clips from the Sonic Advance games.
He
So
thinks
when
you're little.
He tells me I'm going to pay for this when he leaves. Get back here, you motherfucker.
Oh, you can hit him.
Yeah.
Bitch, you're not flying away from us.
Skippity-doo-bap.
I don't even want to know what Tails is doing behind you.
Where the hell are you going to keep 300,000 clipboards? Or 30,000 clipboards?
I think you may be getting the point system wrong, Ted.
I don't know, that's just a fuck ton of clipboards, man.
Alright, Great Gate Zone. The music here is Wacky Wormbench Past, which is actually one of my favorite past themes in Sonic CD.
Is this,
Great.
are these graphics taken from, like, one of the handheld rendition of Sky Sanctuary or something?
I don't know if these were created from scratch with the reference, or they ripped
They
from
look
something else.
kind of familiar, I just can't put my finger on it.
You know, with the
Is,
name.
is blue just a regular shield?
Yes, I believe it is.
I like
Nope.
that background with the sort of tower windows slanted to the side thing.
You know, when for a game that has a zone called Great Crate, it makes it sound like you're going to jump into a giant fucking box.
It's Great Gate.
Gate?
Yeah, it's Gate.
I thought it was
Great
great.
Gate.
No, it's Gate.
No, it's Gate.
Great Gate, you know what that name reminds me of? It reminds me of the giant, massive fucking gate level in Crash Bandicoot.
Oh god, that thing.
You also have a little indicator on the bottom right to let you know what power-up you're currently using, and also when your invincibility is about to run out. I think Sonic Advance also did that. Is that an Eggman monitor? Yeah, that was an Eggman monitor.
Dun dun dun.
But
I
you
don't
get for
think-
being reckless, John.
I
So I
don't
get
think
for-
the point of the Eggman monitor was to hide itself so that you would accidentally hit while looking for secrets. I think the point of the Eggman monitor was to be plainly
Eggman monitor.
visible. Was to be plainly visible and punish you for being too.
Fast or explorative?
No, I think it's more
Not
so.
a-
It's more for like not paying attention, where you just see the outline of the box and you jump it up on it by instinct instead of looking at the power up
Yeah.
in the box.
Yeah, it's just like you didn't look before you leaped.
Yeah.
But-
Well, it depends on. Honestly, it depends on how fast I'm going when I'm approaching the box. If I'm running at full speed and I don't want to break the flow, then I'm not exactly looking at what I'm breaking, especially if it's in my way.
I don't think the Eggman box was ever put in a position where you could actually be going fast when you hit it.
Oh, I believe there are. Well, there's one right there. There's another one right there.
No, I mean like in the
And they're real games.
yeah, in the real games as opposed to this fake game. But yeah,
In the licensed games, not fan hacks.
Eggman monitors are really rare in Sonic 3, aren't they?
I can think of a few in Launch Base Zone, and
I know of a couple in Ice Cap.
You know what? In Launch Space Zone, when you lock Sonic and Knuckles into Sonic 3, a lot of the Eggman monitors, I remember them just not being there.
they
in
were
Sonic.
replaced by either they were removed or they were replaced with, I think, ring monitors or something like that.
I think
Yeah.
there was one in Sandopolis, if I remember.
Yeah.
correctly.
I recall Eggman monitors in Launch Base, Ice Cap, and Lava Roof.
Yeah, like this is a bit of a bit peripheral, but Launch Space Zone and Sonic 3 alone seems to have a lot of little cheap object placement. Like not cheap in the sense that it's bullshit, but cheap in the sense that it was the sort of thing you could expect maybe a Rush developer to throw in just to make
Yeah.
it harder as a final level.
You know, I'd say that there was an Eggman monitor at the end of every level, but that wasn't a monitor.
That's the signpost.
Yeah, it was a signpost.
Yeah, the difference there is you're supposed to hit those.
Or at least run past them. Your choice.
Bitch, I'm gonna get you spinning.
So Donnie, you played this for the Sonic Paradox stream before. I'm doing it right now, but what are your overall thoughts of this hack?
It's okay. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not good either. I mean,
Wait, what
It just-
do you think of these randomized monitors right here?
that's intriguing. I'll give the game credit that they do tend to put some interesting little tidbits every now and then. like like the slot machine like monitors and the way they added V8
Yeah,
to,
I would agree that very much like Sonic Generation Adventures, this hack is very, very ambitious. You know, it's trying to do a lot of things different, while at the same time trying to stay relatively fresh with a concept that's 20 plus years old.
I think really what this I think a contest like this is just what these sort of hacks need, really, because you need with like big games you got like dozens of people testing them and making sure that all of these level ideas are good. So when you're working on something up like this by yourself or only with like 2 or 3 other people, it's a lot harder to tell what ideas work and what don't. So I feel like this contest will be good for a lot of these aspiring developers.
Whitetails.
Another detail I do like is that when you're underwater, some of the music loses a bit of instruments. You know how like music gets muffled in Mario Galaxy or changed completely?
Or like in an aquarium park.
Oh yeah, that should have been the most neat reference.
I'm more a fan of the instruments being changed to underwater sounding ones instead of like being muffled, because then, like in Aquarium Park, I actually don't like it in that level because you can barely hear the music.
Oh yeah, I don't, because I love Aquarium Park.
Banjo-Kazooie does it pretty well, I think.
Banjo-Kazooie does it very well.
That tornado's carrying a hedgehog.
Ah ha 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 ha. That wasn't funny. That was terrible.
The sarcasm meter's off the charts.
Really, John?
I don't want to know what Special Stage 7 looks like in Sky Chase mode.
Well, my question is, how much can you do with Sky Chase, really? The only 3 threats are the very slow-moving tortoises, these birds that you can easily kill by jumping, or the little helicopter things. These guys.
Well, they could always add more threats. You know, you're not limited just to Sky Chases.
Yeah, you're very right, and I haven't advanced far enough in the special stages to know if he does that or not. This red-hot Sonic.
He gave you the very easy look in the beginning.
Oh, okay, I'm very actually surprised I didn't fall down there.
You got lucky.
I do like that this is like less aggravating than special stages tend to be. At the same time, though, the draw of the special stages is visual flair.
And this is just Sky Chase.
This is just Sky Chase, yes. It's visually the least interesting level in Sonic history, and the only reason it worked for what it was when it was in Sonic 2 was, well, because it was a one-off thing that preceded a larger level. It was more of a cutscene stage, to be honest.
Hey, what does this remind you of?
Boss in Sonic 2.
It reminds me of exactly what I'm watching. For the moment, it's unchanged. I'm sure there's going to be a pinch mode, and I'm sure it's just going to involve him moving 3 times faster. But, oh! That's interesting.
Oh, the game doesn't want you to cheat, John.
Oh!
Oh god,
You gotta do it the right way now. The hell?
Here we go again.
No, I'll try and limit the walking jokes, because I don't want to run that to the ground completely.
That was actually a pretty good concept.
I'm of 2 sides here. One, I agree that it is a very interesting way to, up the ante. At the same time, though, this boss shouldn't be 16 hits.
None of the bosses should be 16 hits.
Well, everybody knows about I think even the first time I played this boss, I jumped on top of a pillar and started doing this thing. So, everybody does that, so I feel like it's a good way to force you to do it for reals this time.
Yeah.
It makes you feel any better, Johnny? I was dying this much in the boss, too.
Well, the one thing that I really find a pain in the ass, and this applies to the original Sonic 2 as well, is that when the arrow's in motion, the base of the arrow can hurt you too. Not just the arrowhead, the base of the arrow.
Yeah, that thing you're supposed to stand on.
Yeah.
I think that's partially a limitation of hitbox programming.
Yeah, but the more hits you do to Eggman, the more arrows actually shoot out when he uses his hammer. It begins at 2, and then when he's almost down to 0, he shoots out 3. So, keep a watchful eye.
Well, more arrows also means it's easier for you to get up to arrows.
Very true. But sometimes you get situations like that where Sonic does, you tend to reach Eggman as you're hitting him, and then on the rebound, Sonic will almost inevitably hit an arrow on the way down.
Or you could try jumping over one of the arrows, and as you're jumping, another arrow will appear above that, and yeah, it's kind of
like that.
It's like that, but not exactly. But it's like that, but
I like the concept of a pinch mode, and I like the concept of this pinch mode, but it is a bit of a difficulty spike.
I feel like a pinch mode should be like a 2 or 3 hit thing though, like not a second. This is more of a phase 2 sort of thing.
Yeah.
I had enough of overly long pinch modes in episode 2.
Ah, see, that's what I'm talking about, right there. See, I'm gonna wait now because I've taken too long. Oh, the arrows don't. Oh, Tails can hit him though.
Ah, wait, this is where Tails abuse comes in.
Someone get me Elliot. My brother, not Mega G Wolf.
Why don't you get your own Elliot?
Buy one Elliot, get one free.
I mean, can't you just like go a room over and drag him in here?
Oh.
Or, scream for him.
Yeah, but that's rude. Going into his room, dragging him by the hair, and forcing him into the chair is much more polite.
Oh yeah, he has hair, John. You can do that.
What do you mean he just came back from the barbershop? Fuck! Now I have no way of summoning him.
Okay, stage 3, here we go.
You could always...
Gem Runway.
Raiden.
Oh god.
That's your way of summoning him, John. Scream like Raiden.
These level graphics look familiar, but I'm not sure from where.
I think they're hacked, scrapped Sonic 2 stage.
Scrap Sonic 2...
It's Hidden Palace now.
No, it's not Hidden Palace.
No, a Hidden
Crystal
Palace
Egg.
had...
Well, that Bandnik was.
Oh, the Bandnik was from it. Yeah, I'm actually.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever played a stall?
Uh,
It's a Saturn game, so I won't be surprised if you say no.
I watched your watched the playthrough on your channel.
That's what I'm reminded of, actually.
Yeah.
speaking of, how much does a Saturn go for?
Depends on which region are you going for, Japanese or American?
Hold on. You know what? I'm just gonna Amazon both and see how much they go for, because it's not something I'm really that interested in right now. But maybe one day.
Somebody was inspired by The Simpsons.
It's
Three-eyed
a
robotic
I
fish.
think the same, John.
It's a hell of a lot easier to save up and buy a Saturn than to actually emulate one, in my experience.
You can get a used Saturn for less than $30 on
Sonic
Amazon.
really liked that. Sonic really liked that sphere or that.
Finding
screen.
games is probably a lot harder than finding a Saturn itself.
Good luck finding a copy of Shining Force 3.
You can't even find Shining Force 3. You can find the first third of Shining Force 3.
yeah.
Shining Force, all of Shining Force 3
Shining
is
Force
3
3 is
different games. Wrap your head around that.
It's got 3 scenarios. One where you play as what's his name? Oh, he has two. He has a name in America and a name in Japan. Symbios, I think, is the one of them. Kite in America. There's scenarios 2 and 3 were never released in America, and scenario 1 had this that in translation they sort of bullshat together or something more conclusive than what was actually in the game to make it seem like the ending.
Shining Force 3, Episode 1.
Yeah.
Scenario A, Scenario B, Scenario C, I think is what they're called.
Alright, this little section right here, you actually can't make as a ball. You have to run.
You have to...
You have to stay in your running animation to make it.
Mm-hmm.
so you can keep on
okay, that's
propelling
something I didn't know.
So you can keep propelling yourself?
I clearly ran through that badnik in my running animation, and I blasted through him without getting injured. Apparently, while Sonic is running fast enough to go into... There was a name for it in Sonic Advance. You know where you run fast enough he starts creating after images?
I just call it afterimages.
Yeah, he can run through enemies in that form.
Alright, and since we're going to be watching another special stage, I might as well talk about Shining Force 3 again.
Go right ahead.
It's actually pretty interesting because it was one of the earliest games that had some form of save file import. you could make choices during previous scenarios, and then if you had the save file in the later parts of the game, things would change. Like, if you let this character get killed during a battle, during an NPC escort battle, he might not join you in a later episode, but someone else might join instead. Or if you spared this really annoying boss character in the first scenario, I think she joins as a party member in the third.
So it's like Mass Effect.
It-
Or-
Really, really simplified.
well, obviously. So,
Like, they have, I forget what they were called really, but they have basically sync points, and those points have, things that you can change.
okay. I've never played a Shining Force game though, so that's on my eventual.
neither have I.
Let me put it this way, it's Fire Emblem without the supports.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, I didn't mean to do that. Did I win? Yep. Ba-ba-da, ba-ba-ba.
Huh. I think that's gonna be the least satisfying end to a special stage ever, just to let you win.
You don't even get the Chaos Emerald. The Chaos Emerald falls, misses the plane, and you gotta go drive down and pick it up off the ground.
Shit. Where did oh, god damn it.
You know what?
I
Into a
think-
river and you can't find it ever again.
I think I know what this level's made of. It's all the Chaos Emeralds that Sonic has failed to catch.
You mean the Fleetway series?
Oh yeah, I forgot. This part definitely loops until you take another route, so...
Oh, it's one of those.
Well,
An
it's
infinite
horizontal
loop.
ice cap.
Yeah, actually.
Loops. Actually, I think all of the levels in Sonic 3 and Knuckles, except for the ones that are actually in the sky, infinitely loop vertically, like, and that's part of how they get such massive level designs, is that the levels keep sort of zigzagging up and down across.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right.
But what you're actually doing is what they actually did was take advantage of vertical loop to get more level space.
That sounds really fucking convoluted.
It is convoluted, but it works, and you never notice it unless someone puts the level map in front of you, and you notice that some areas sort of go off the top and then continue at the bottom. It's actually pretty clever.
If anything, I would say sometimes game development might have been harder back in the days because you had to work with the system limitations.
Well, it's cool to see the really weird MacGyver solutions they found for some of these problems, though.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, well, we still have to work with system limitations now. They just aren't 16-bit system limitations.
Alright, this part I absolutely can't fucking stand. Hold up. Hold up for the love of God, because you have these robotic fishes that drop down every once in a while. And if you're not holding up, I don't think you're given enough time to react to it. You also gotta avoid spikes every once in a while. And the elevator only goes up when you're holding down a button. So keep that in mind. They see if Tails wasn't there, I would have died.
Once Tails was helpful.
Can't you just, like, jump repeatedly and tap your way up there?
I tried that. It doesn't really help when you got the spike skimping you.
Oh, okay. That could have been fixed by just moving the camera
I
up
thought
a
that
little
was
bit
going to
there.
be one of those really annoying sections where you had to jump back and forth between two buttons to pump your way up. I was like, oh god, no, save me.
Alright, so you guys ever play Crash Ball and Crash Bash?
Wait, Crash Bash? What? Crash Bash?
The Crash Bandicoot Mario Party.
Isn't that really mediocre party game with Crash Bandicoot?
This reminds me of that
Only
one-
mediocre if you're not playing with friends.
This reminds me of that one Sonic Advance 3 boss.
At the very least, they made a new Eggman sprite. Props.
Well, here's the thing. I got Crash Bash in a 3-pack with Crash 3 and I think Crash CTR. After the PlayStation 2 was like 3 years released. So, good luck finding friends who want to play a PS1 party game.
No, my brothers would still rather play in 64 Mario Party with me than Wii or GameCube Mario Party.
I was just about to say
Yeah,
that, actually.
but
Because those are better games.
that's more a quality issue. No one wants to play Crash Bash though.
Well, that's because would you rather play Mario Party or Schmario Party?
What?
I don't know. Hold on a second.
Luigi Party.
And tonight's winning numbers are Q, Eggman.
They're Q Eggman? I didn't know Eggman was a number.
Well, I'm glad to see a boss that's actually original from the get-go, rather than a recycled boss with pinch mode.
I like this though because it's a fast-paced boss, which you don't really see a whole lot of in Sonic games, to be honest.
With a lot of balls.
Well, here's the thing. Most of the bosses in the classic games took really short amounts of time to beat. Then when they went 3D, they wanted to make all the bosses epic events. So they did this. What they did, they limited you to one hit every 2 minutes.
Well, no, even in the classic games, there was a very clear attack, counterattack, counterattack pattern to the boss fights, which made them sort of inherently slower than the levels that came before it. There, you know, it was frantic, and I feel that's what a Sonic boss should probably
Yeah, I think I get you. Oh god, Chaos Angel. Fuck this level.
No.
I hope the hacked version isn't as obnoxious as the real one.
Wait, where's this from?
This is a Sonic Advance level, right?
It's Sonic Advance 3, I believe. Unless I'm
Yes.
mixing up the... Yeah, it's one of the final levels, actually. Chaos Angel.
Yeah. It's
Slicers.
Oh, it's those things.
Blue slicers that blend into the blue background. Fuck, they make
Genius.
them work. Was that an armadillo bot?
Something like that, yeah.
Mighty, what are you doing here?
This is interesting if wonky looking level design, I think.
Just spin dash already, jeez. There.
Can't tell me what to do.
Sure I can, you just don't have to listen to me.
push it. You can't grab Spider-Man.
Alright, this is pretty much a launcher. You have to hold down to use it, and then just release.
They use that concept in Chaos Angel and Sonic Advance 3.
Okay, see, I haven't beaten Sonic Advance 3, so...
There's a lot of Sonic Advance 3 homages in this. Like, the hub world is lifted almost exactly from it, only made less frustrating, so thank you whoever made this.
The hub world in Sonic Advance 3, basically picture the hub world in Sonic Generations, except you actually have to find things.
Yeah.
Wow, you were out for
bullshit!
You were out for Foxblood.
Yeah, you know what? Those things, the hitboxes on the fist when they punch out at you, actually extends back like halfway into the badnik itself, rather than just being limited to the fist.
I don't like the placement of this shellcracker!
I don't like the placement of any shell crackers at all, to be honest, because they're all bullshit like that.
Pretty much, yeah.
Of all the times to celebrate tradition, why now?
It's like, you know...
Oh, he respawns? Oh, no, he didn't.
He's down there. He didn't actually die or fly off the stage, he's just rolling down in the pit. If this were Sonic Advance 1, when you stopped next to those spikes, what would have happened is spikes would have popped out beneath you.
No, that didn't really happen in Advance 1 as much as Advance 3.
Yeah, but it happened late game in Advance 1. It was the first time they did that, and it was bullshit. It was just the bait.
I can only remember, like, well, maybe a couple of instances.
It's like, the only times that really come to my mind are the final levels. It was a big thing in the final levels. Egg Rocket Zone is one level that pops up a lot.
And I still, I don't know. I just love the fuck out of Advance 1. It's probably my favorite 2D.
It's my favorite Advance game anyway. It's like the most
Well, it's one of the only 2D games I've played any significant amount of, though.
God, another fucking slicer. At the beginning of the level, a slicer. It's like, before you do anything else, conquer the madness.
So you completed the level, you say?
It's like once you get past that slicer, the rest of the level is cake.
Eggman should just lock his room wherever he's doing his evil stuff, and put like 5 of those guys in front of the door.
You know what? At the very beginning of Episode Metal, I believe like there's like 3 slicers, like on the ceiling and on the floor surrounding you. Was it? I think. Or
Okay,
maybe.
guys, I'm
maybe
gonna take off now.
All right.
I'm
later.
really tired. I'll catch you guys later.
Okay, I'll see you later.
I'm not sure if it was at the very beginning or if it was something a spring launched to, but I do remember Metal Sonic just being surrounded by slicers at one point.
Oh, John, your stream still says it's day 2.
I just noticed that myself. Thank you. Who brought it up?
Someone in the chat, I can't remember.
Thank you. I realized that. I noticed that. Thank you very much, though. Yeah, I should have changed that. I can't now because I'm technically broadcasting.
Guys, it's Nathan that left, not me.
To everyone's asking whether or not I'm going to upload the Zelda 2 playthrough for the Zeldathon, I'm waiting until Tom can get me a uploaded render of that. Because technically, right now, the playthrough is only available through Hellfirecom's Twitch channel. He said he'll give me the video file as soon as he has the time to render it, because right now he's still very busy handling the Zeldathon, which I think you guys, if you haven't done so already, check it out, support them, and donate some money to Child's Play. It's all for a good cause, and I recommend you do that.
Because Zelda's has a lot better enemy placement in this game.
Well, it depends on what Zelda game you're playing.
No, I think Zelda 1 has worse enemy placement.
Yes.
You know what just occurred to me? Spinners are bat robots.
If this game had Zelda 1 enemy placement, we'd go through a loop and then we'd just suddenly see 10 slicers and 6 shell crackers, and we'd be expected to beat them all.
3 hearts.
Spinners are bat robots. They're the goddamn bats. What? Why?
I don't know. We're gonna beat this stage, ladies and gentlemen. Then we're gonna move on to the final showcase for tonight, and that's the Adabat Adventure Pack. And
You know, I don't think you can even spin through slicers.
No, I don't think you can.
Spinners.
I
like that man.
It's like they're not vulnerable from the front until they fire off their blades.
Ah, this isn't right.
Sonic fell down, Act 1.
That is the most ingenious booby trap Eggman has ever devised. And then he ruins it by putting an elevator below.
We have 30 minutes left. Do you guys want to see the rest of Chaos Angel?
Well, it'll probably take you more time to do a Generations hack than a 2D Sonic one.
It might be a good idea to just move on to the Generations hack. Adabat Adventure Pack, is it?
Yeah, Adabat Adventure Pack. Hold on, let me see what the audience is saying. Yeah, sure. It is, please play. Yes, it's just Generations hack.
Somebody just said meh.
Meh. Well, what is that? Is it a yes? No, I don't know.
I could flip a nickel, not a quarter. I don't have one of those.
That's too high class for you.
Exactly. Okay, heads or tails?
Hold on. Let me know what the result is. I'm going to play the level while you're doing that.
Okay. Well, which result? Results in a thing.
If it's heads,
to Generations. Tails, he also switches to Generations. But
heads, I switch to Adabat. Tails, we continue on until this stage is over.
Oh well, tails.
Okay, we'll continue on until this stage is over. Oh, okay. You know what? I actually feel like going to Generations right now.
Well, then what was the point of flipping the coin?
Rage quit.
Overall, very ambitious. There are things I like about this. Again, the only really problem I have is the enemy placement can be very obnoxious at times, assuming you play a certain play style with Sonic the Hedgehog. In my case, it's not really that big of a deal at times because I like to roll everywhere. But I do like this. This is actually a pretty decent hack, and I would recommend it. All right, so let me turn that off. Close out Fusion for tonight because we're done with that. Alright, so our final showcase for tonight will be the Adabat Adventure Pack. It's pretty much all the Adabat DLC levels you can download from Sonic Unleashed using the Generations engine.
So with better platforming control.
Sure. Let me get it up ready here. Let me see. VLC 2.
To be honest, though, a lot of the Unleashed levels I've noticed are actually designed mostly, so that Unleashed's turning control is optimal for them, and I can't help noticing when people port them over into Generations, the better turning control in Generations turns into a liability all of a sudden. It's like they can't they turn too sharply and things just happen.
Okay, turn this on.
Not sure if we'll see that in this, but well, let's see how it
We'll
turns out.
find out. I can't remember. But I did some test playing earlier this afternoon, but before that, the last time I played the Adabat DLC levels for Sonic Unleashed was about 3 years ago. So I am.
Yeah, to be honest, the DLC levels aren't really anything special. They're interesting extra gameplay bits, but they're not as polished or grand as the main levels, so you're not really going to be drawn back to them quite as much.
Yeah.
Well, the main levels were made by an entire team over the course of like 6 months. Well, not 6 months, like 2 years. But the DLC levels were made by the B team over the course of like 3 months, most likely.
Yeah, the DLC levels are very obviously made out of stock thing.
Hello, Amy. I can't talk to her. She's simply a background object, as she should be.
Ooh, Amy?
What the hell is she doing?
She's doing some sort of Sonic Unleashed pose, I believe. This is actually pretty much the Adabat home world, the hub world. The tornado's here.
Oh, the white world is 3D for some reason.
They added the hub world from Unleashed, the entry stage area.
Yeah. Alright, so obviously there is no Act 1 because that's the original Adabat level. This is all DLC acts, so we're actually going to begin with Act 2, which is right over here.
Oh, you mean they ported over every Adabat level except the good one? Okay.
This is Jungle Joyride Act 2. Johnny, whatever you do, don't press trigger.
What? Why?
I don't know, I just did and nothing happened. I think he was lying to me. So,
God,
could you consider this a preview to our Sonic Unleashed playthrough, Lewis? Are you gonna do DLC levels?
I'm actually kind of divided on whether or not to do the DLC levels. I might make them a bonus thing for later.
Yeah.
Maybe a weekend extra that we could do after the main playthrough is done.
Sounds good.
The stream I just did earlier, the showcase stream I did earlier, is now on YouTube. So.
Oh, okay. What's your
Yay.
YouTube channel? Is SSF 1991, right?
No, it's actually the full version of the name because I made this channel back in 2011. So. It's actually Sonic Sega Fan 1991. So original.
Alright, the thing with this stage, the thing with Act 2 at Adabat, Jungle Joyride I should say, is that you're constantly looping around the stage, but the level layout changes as you're doing so.
Yeah. That's a recurring theme in a lot of the extra stages in Unleashed, is they loop around and the layout changes. Totally not budget priced at all.
And it's still, for some reason, 300 megabytes big. Well, at least I know it's not on this DLC.
Yeah. Actually, here's the thing. Sonic Unleashed, I'm not sure if it does patches at all, but some of the glitches in-game are fixed by the DLC. Like, I think there's this one glitch that prevents you from getting one of the art books from Cassandra, or whatever her name is, the quick lady, and if you get one of the DLC, she'll appear where she's supposed to, when she's supposed to, and give you that art book.
Power sliding, motherfucker.
Better than butt sliding.
I'm still sort of in my Sonic Generations adventure mentality where I didn't have much boost.
You know something that they took out from Unleashed, that I kind of miss in Generations? Okay, crawling. If you were stopped and you hit the slide button, you would just crawl. In this, you go into a really, really slow motion power slide.
Which looks funny, but it takes forever.
Well, crawling took forever too, but it just made more sense.
It made
Here,
more
Sonic's
sense.
just like, wee.
Yeah, but you know what? Here's the thing. Sometimes the crawling actually moved faster than the slow motion slide.
Huh.
As such.
This level is not a level I'm fond of, I'll be honest, this particular DLC stage. It's a lot of high-speed side-scrolling, and one of my problems with level design in Sonic Unleashed to begin with was that I thought the side-scrolling sections should have focused less on speed and more on platforming, because it just makes more sense from that design standpoint.
Hello, Chosen 16835.
No,
Is that
don't-
what you wanted to hear?
No, no, now they're all gonna ask you to say their screen.
Well, I'm only one guy. I hope they understand that.
It's like
Well, they.
my justification for that.
Yeah, you show that log who's boss.
What were you saying, Lewis?
My justification for that idea is when you're in a side-scrolling section, you can't see as far ahead, so it's not as safe to move fast. But
Yeah.
you don't have to worry about the third axis. You're just jumping, moving from the left into the right, and that makes platforming a lot easier to manage. So, in the side scroll in a side scroller perspective, speed is harder, platforming is easier. So I would say side scrolling should be the platforming focus. When you're behind the back, you should focus more on speed. And that's
Oh,
just
I think it's frozen because every once in a while, Adabat Adventure Pack will fail to load the level, and it will hang on a loading screen until I close it out. So sorry about that, guys. Technical difficulties. Let me reset it.
Boy, that's one hell of a joyride.
Woo!
Woo! That loading screen! That rotating star! Mommy, I want to ride it!
random Metal Gear Solid 4 cover.
That's my desktop background
Oh, I see.
when I'm in Windows mode. Let me see. Here we go.
So wait, so that's actually so it's where, I just saw it a moment ago. Where the hell did it go? I saw it on the. What did you? Oh, there you go. Sonic Generations Unleashed pack or project.
Yeah,
Is that-
I can give you guys a heads up on that one. The Unleashed project is going to be the very last thing I show off for the Sonic Showcase. Considering I already mentioned it in the Sonic Generations Then and Now video.
Oh, this one.
And quite frankly, I want to play the entire thing of that. So that's
What is that? All the main day stages?
Yeah, it's all the main daytime stages from Unleashed with the Generations engine.
Oh, there's the Adabat one. It's by Arcio? ARCIEO.
Oh shit!
Apparently, what? Did you just die in the hub world?
I'm not sure. Do deaths in the hub world actually detract from your lives?
I don't know. Let's talk to Amy and find out. Oh wait.
Oh no.
Is it possible to die in the hub world in Generations itself, is what I want to know.
Oh, I don't know.
No, it isn't.
I actually like this one. This is pretty fun to me when I'm not getting hit.
Nothing like your headphones falling down into your food.
Oh, this is that one level that's based entirely around the goddamn sidestepping area. Actually, I'm pretty good at the sidestepping area, so I didn't have much trouble at this.
Does something tickle your funny bone, Ted?
Oh, well, you fell off the plank. That's funny.
I see.
Died.
The stream is slightly delayed compared to what you're doing on
Oh
stream.
yeah. I know that.
You got hurt. That's so funny.
You got hit by a guillotine. Now your head's got fallen off. And
Fuck! I did the power stop too early.
Comedy's all about pain, especially your pain.
Are you deliberately stomping every time you fall off?
I'm trying to stomp when I'm in the air so I can hit the ground faster. It's a habit of mine with the Generations engine and Rush for that matter.
Well, it's something that I did in Unleashed too.
Hello, ring.
But but you know, if you didn't do that, you could run across the water and possibly even jump back onto the wooden planks. if you
Maybe.
have-
I'm not very good at that, to be honest, though.
Yeah, well, there is an obstacle to you doing that, and that's those water geysers. They can be a bitch.
And that's it. Yeah, Act 3 is definitely shorter than Act 2. I think it's the shortest one of all the DLC.
Some
packets.
of the extra acts in this game, DLC or otherwise, are like the shortest things ever, and I can't imagine for the life of me why they exist.
There is a skill shop in this hack. It's a chip, actually.
So wait. So can we buy chip then?
No, you can't buy chip. Why would you want to buy chip?
Because food.
Chip-
Chip is the one selling the stuff. And it's all food.
It's all chocolate.
It's all chocolate. Chocolate.
All right, Adabat Act 4.
I think. Wait, is this the water running one?
I believe it is. Yes.
Fuck.
You got some bad memories, Lewis.
Very bad. Water running in Adabat
Ow.
is just. Adabat as a level is the level with the highest focus on water running. It is also the one in which you are most likely to die while water running. So.
Johnny gets rings. Johnny loses rings.
Isn't that supposed to be fire?
The quick time events I just noticed are all being replaced by automatic dash loops.
Which I like more.
Yeah, but at that point, what's the point of that existing at all?
They
Oh, I
probably
don't
have
know.
to keep it in there so that the level design could be ported easier. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they took the Unleash assets, copied and pasted them into Generations, and then changed the things that would make it glitch out. Like
Yeah,
those
but
quick time
you know what
events.
I think would have been a nice, like, I think they could have put in the rainbow ring so that you could trick instead. Just so you have something to do while you're bouncing around like a
Oh, I
lunatic
always
for
do
no
that.
reason.
Johnny, you can't hug the guillotines.
Why not?
Sorry. They don't like that kind of love. They're in love with someone else.
So, John, how is it playing this level at full 60 frames per second?
It's weird. It's actually very soothing to the eyes. I love it when a game can run at full 60 frames per second.
Well, 60 frames per second is especially important when you're running in high speed.
Oh, hi, Supersonic.
Does the Supersonic still have the lame do a portion of the level for you? But
No, this is strictly infinite boost and you're invincible. And
Good.
it also doesn't drain rings like nobody's business.
So Supersonic is actually fun, is what you're saying?
Yeah, Supersonic is actually Supersonic.
Spoiler alert, Supersonic is Supersonic.
Supersonic, I'm sorry. I had to get it out there.
And it was right at the end of the level anyway.
Well, I'm gonna be getting more use out of it at the final one.
We're on the final one.
Yeah, I know.
No, I think I think what Ted was saying was that this is the final one. I think there's an Act 5, actually.
Yeah, there's an Act 5.
Oh, okay.
What exactly are you getting from these red rings?
You see, what you're doing when you're downloading these mods, you're technically replacing like Generations as a whole.
Oh, so you're getting the same things you get for the normal red rings,
Yes.
right?
You know, so if you don't want to collect red rings, you don't want to collect red rings and Generations, well, collect them in the Adabat Adventure Pack or the Unleash project. Okay, final stage.
I do want to mention, none of the DLC stages are actually in the hub world at all in Unleashed. You just select them from a list.
Yeah.
So I don't really see the point of bringing back the hub world if you're not bringing back the in-game levels.
And it looks like we got another stall loading.
Someone is saying in the chat that the never-ending loading screen is due to faulty music placement, or let me see. It was faulty music replacing code.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, well,
You,
none of these mods are stable for the most part, but they do have a bit of technical hiccups every now and then, you know, and I can forgive them for that, really. You know, none of these guys are paid professional designers here.
I'll take the Sonic hacking community any day over the Elder Scrolls hacking community, where everything is a nude pack. Well, not everything, but at least every video that shows off a hack is going to have a nude pack running in the background or something similar.
I never thought I'd get more tits.
Well, a nude pack in Sonic would just be him taking off his shoes and gloves.
Whoa, calm down there, Sonic. You're an animal.
He is. He's a hedgehog.
I was playing Sonic Unleashed the other day, and one of the guys in Alaska actually calls him on that. Why are you in the Arctic with shoes and gloves? What are you, crazy?
if you really wanted to cosplay as Sonic the Hedgehog, you take off everything except your shoes. Oh God! Okay, let's try that again. I'm sorry, Act 5 is this way.
Why do you start at Act 4?
It starts you off at the last act you cleared.
Well, when you started off this playthrough, you started at Act 4.
Because that was the last stage I played out of test playing.
Oh. You know, for a truly accurate Sonic cosplay, you have to paint your body blue, castrate yourself, and wear the gloves. Also, gel your hair spiky and dye it blue.
That sounds painful. I do.
To cosplay as Sonic, you eat chili dogs.
Oh God, this is why.
This is this.
Supersonic, save me.
Supersonic only does so much.
Supersonic does this.
You can still very much drown.
You can still drown, but if you keep boosting, that's not an issue so much. And you have.
Do you still get them? Oh yeah, you have infinite boost. Yeah, I thought you did. So basically, there's no way to lose a level.
Yeah, you can lose it like that.
Wait.
This was actually when I was doing my then and now video for Sonic Unleashed. This was the stage that froze on me at the end of the video.
I do want to point out a difference between the Unleashed and Generations engines that probably will affect stage design at some point. The boost field doesn't suck in rings from quite as far away.
Yeah, I've noticed that actually. You're right about that.
Unleashed when you're boosting, you suck in a lot of rings, and there are a lot of rings in the level, so you're basically never running out of boost. The Generations toned that down a fair bit, so it's a lot more balanced, but I think these levels expect you to be able to suck in rings from further away than you actually are.
Yeah.
Than you actually can, rather. Broken wording.
No.
Okay. Wait, did you actually get hit there, or was that rings being sucked into you?
Oh,
fuck.
Rings.
I never thought I'd see someone die so often as Supersonic.
Damn you, water!
Can't you
Bill,
fly
I
as
want
Supersonic?
you.
Just go over the fucking...
I can't. That's technically a scripted path.
No, I mean, you're Supersonic, you can go into space, just hover 10 feet above
Oh,
the water
logically.
and fly.
No.
In Generation Supersonic ironically could fly. The problem was, it was horribly unfun. It sucked up your ring. It sucked up your ring too slow to actually be useful. Too quickly to actually be useful. I'm sorry. And the other thing about it was, the ring it was a play for you button. Supersonic would fly down the center lane of the level and just skip everything, and that was it.
Yeah, I think that's why I'm glad this mod changes that up a bit. Well, it changes up a lot, actually, I should say. It doesn't make it a do-it-for-you button.
Well, it's probably the simplest thing to program ever. Permanent invincibility and infinite boost. That's all.
Yeah.
Well, also the glowy yellow parts.
Well, that was already in the game. It's just changing what happens when you're in that form.
For those of you who are just joining us now, well, there's only 5 minutes left, but I'm playing the Adabat Adventure mod for Sonic Generations. PC, obviously, can't really do this with the 360 or PS3 version unless you hard mod your console, and I don't want to do that. Oh yeah, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I should probably get this out of the way. I should have said this in the beginning of the SHC contest stream, but there are certain titles I will not be showing off because they're not. I don't have any access to them. If you go to the main Sonic Hacking Contest website, anything that's listed as partial private, I have no access to, with the exception of Sonic 2 S3 Edition. Even then, I already showed that off. So no, I will not be showing off like Mr. Needle Mouse or Sonic 1 CD Edition or the Sonic 06 Melpantro Power Pack.
What?
What? That one in particular requires a hard mod on my 360, and I'm not doing that for a game I already played to death this year.
Why did you play 06 to death?
Did you?
Well, obviously hates the game so much he wants to kill it. Duh.
Gotta make sure it's dead. But
Why not? Why
Yeah.
not? Why not in the Sonic hacking contest stream? Why don't you just stream Half-Life 3?
Donnie, have a drink. Yeah, so if anyone pretty much wanted me to experience the quote-unquote better version of Sonic 06, then it's not going to be the case, because I'm not going to modify my 360 just to do that. I'm sorry. If there was ever a PC release, hell yeah, I'd be all over that. But that's not going to be the case for this year, and I apologize for that. But anyway, that was day 3 of the Sonic Hacking Contest 2013, and I figured because well, what did you guys think, like, overall, like, out of all the 5 games that we've played for this night, which ones do you think stood out the most and was the most impressive in your eyes?
Diablo Trigger.
Donnie, being serious here.
No.
Well, the one we played just before the Adabat pack. What was that called again?
Sonic 2 Recreation, whatever.
Yeah, I think that stuck out. It's got a lot of potential. A little fine tuning here and there, and possibly more diverse-looking background would be good.
What about you guys, Ted, Donnie?
I'm trying to remember them because I remember.
Oh, that's not good.
Well, you see enough Sonic 1 mods, they all start to meld together, you know. I have no opinion.
We did
think-
play a Sonic 2 mod.
I think.
Oh, wow. So much
think-
diversity.
I think the Adabat mod struck out the most for me. Really. I don't know. It's.
Sonic 2 Recreation, I think, was definitely the highlight. Although I did get some enjoyment for many reasons, mind you, with the Sonic Random Hax by Electro Ball, and Sally Acorn and Sonic the Hedgehog 2 I thought was pretty good. Even though it's as simplified as you can get in terms of like skinning and adding essentially a third character to the mix.
And a butt slide.
And the Adabat Adventure Pack, from a technical aspect, is impressive because, you know, it was successfully modded with Generations engine, and I do think that's cool, even though it's technically not anything new. It's just the Adabat DLC levels with the Generations engine. But still a technical achievement, and I will appreciate it as such. Anyway, at least give you guys a heads up of what exactly we're going to be doing tomorrow. So let me get my schedule out and give you guys see. Alright, for tomorrow, Thursday, on day 4 of the Sonic Hacking Contest, I'm going to be showing off Sonic the Hedgehog Never Stop Running, Sonic Classic Heroes, Sonic 2 Time Attack, Sonic 2 Build a Burger, and I'm ending with an ordinary Sonic ROM hack. So you guys know what to expect for tomorrow. And with that said, I will see you guys then and there. Oh wait a minute, hold on a second. I'm seeing a lot of
It really doesn't help that I'm actually eating a burger right now.
Oh, how's it taste?
It's a quarter pounder, so it's
It tastes like McDonald's.
This burger tastes like destiny.
It tastes. My opinion of this burger is what Superman's thinking right now.
Dun, 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 dun. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me.
I can't.
Don't hurt me.
I can't.
No more.
I never did.
Oh, whoa, whoa, oh, oh.
I think Superman wants to build a burger too.
He's just trying to convince Batman to give him the position as a burger boy. And does Gotham City have a burger establishment?
And before it's the Krusty Burger.
Through some convoluted means, the manager there will become a supervillain.
Bitten
Hey,
by a
Ryan.
radioactive burger.
The condiment king.
The artist formerly known as Burger.
Well, that's about it, guys. Ryan, you were here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Lewis, Ted, Donnie,
Yo.
thank you for joining me for this night, and I will see all of you guys again for day 4 of the Sonic Hacking Contest 2013. So, see you guys later.